What's up with it, world? We got another special episode of Bigheaded Table Talk. I am your co-host with the most, Beezy Mac and the handicap assassin. And you already know my other brother.
Hey, man, it's Gotti World, man, and thank you for rocking with us on another one. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, man. It lets you know when we drop, man. Basically, man, thank y'all for rocking with us, man. We done came a long way, man. We just trying to keep it going. We're going to address the elephant in the room. You know, Vic is no longer with us. You know, we had scheduling conflicts, so, you know, he couldn't be here on certain days. So we just basically had to part ways, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no hard feelings, man. Best of luck to you, and
Yes,
we're going to
sir.
keep this shit lit, man, and keep this shit rolling, man.
Yes, sir. Best of luck to you, man. Now, on today's show, man, I want to get this shit started with Sauce Walker. So, basically, Sauce Walker, I seen him on IG. He was in L.A. He had all his jewelry on, all his chains, everything. He was doing his thing with a cowboy hat. He was in the streets, right? So, I guess some robbers attempted to jump out and rob him. And I guess one of Sauce Walker's homies, they had killed him. So, what do you think about all these people trying to test these rappers? Well, usually the rappers lose the test. But this time, the robber lost the test.
Yeah, nah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
You either become a statistic or you going to become something. But, yeah, it ain't going to work out either way, man.
Yeah.
And the way Sauce Walker's been moving, he's smart enough to have people around him, you know what I'm saying, concealed and all that. So he didn't really have to do too much. The people's on their job. They try to test him. They thought he was outside of his
comfort zone.
Yeah.
Because when I watched it, I was like, damn, look at this nigga out here. He got like 5 diamond link chains.
No, like you said, he was trying to ask for it. It looks like he was asking for it.
Yeah, like somebody tried. Somebody didn't come out the cuts and give it to you. You feel me? But the robber lost in this situation. And like I always say, man, you know, robbing is either going to get you dead or in prison. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to come back to you.
Yeah, it could go either which way. And especially all the rappers when they want to come out to the West Coast and shit.
Yeah.
That's why they saying you should check in and check in that. No, you should just be on your shit and don't be out here looking like a lick. And shit happens, like you said. This is like where a lot of the rappers are getting robbed at and dying at and on the West Coast. And this shit's getting too free.
For sure, because you always think a rapper sweet. You don't think he really about that shit he rapping about it, man.
Yeah, now the table's turned. So respect to Sauce Walker for that, man.
Yes, sir, man. Respect to
That's like
Sauce
some
Walker.
Self-defense shit right there.
Hey, man, hold yourself down. You know, ain't nobody else gonna hold you down like you, man.
That shit.
Let's go, though. What else you got on the menu for us?
Man, we got Mayweather, man.
Mm-hmm.
Always trying to fight someone.
In the
this
ring?
time, nah. He's trying to call out Usher.
Ah, shit. Why?
I don't know what's going on, but Usher must have said something wrong to him, man. And he was trying to call Usher out, saying he will beat his ass in the street, not in no ring, man.
Yeah, he must be mad at Usher. Usher must have been with one of his baby mamas or something.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, straight over some females, and that's what it usually is, man.
Hey, you know, I don't know if boxers' hands is registered if they could just beat you up in the street like that, but
Nah, I don't think they could, like you said.
yeah, because Usher gonna have a tough time if he do meet up with Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm
But
saying?
I heard Usher got hands too, so I don't know.
saying no, but I'm just be real. You know what I'm saying?
He facts.
He probably gonna knock his ass to Jupiter. You feel me?
He said, you can meet me anywhere, just name the place. He said, it don't even have to be boxing. They could do street fight, whatever. So he must be real mad, man.
Yeah, I ain't hear
He
Usher.
got too much money to be mad, man.
Hey, I ain't hear Usher respond back yet, though. He ain't say he gonna beat him.
That's facts. He's always trying to fight 50. I think it's just that little man syndrome, man.
Who, with Floyd?
Yeah, man.
I think when you know you got hands, you finna test the world. You feel me?
Yeah, and you're little too, so
Yeah,
everybody's
little
going to
niggas-
want to test you.
Especially at school and shit, little niggas just
And you're
always
like the
go
world
crazy.
champion, so yeah, you're going to get that a lot, man.
Yeah, and any sign of disrespect, man, you trying to put your hands on somebody because you're a boxer. You feel me? It's only. I mean,
Yeah,
course.
man, but get mad. Get money. Don't get mad, man.
yeah, it is what it is, man. But up next, man, shouts out to Floyd too.
Yeah,
man.
let's keep that shit
You know what
rolling.
I'm saying? Don't beat up nobody in the street because you're gonna get sued, Floyd. But anyways, man, I want to talk about Quando Rondo, man.
Damn, yeah.
Right? My nigga Quando Rondo. Basically, he got into that little shootout at the gas station. You know what I mean? His friend got killed.
Changed his whole life around.
Changed his whole life when his friend got killed. Now basically, he's saying he don't want to gangbang no more.
He was talking all that shit.
So what you feel about how do you feel about that? Like Quando Rondo just gave it up, just hanging up his flag after the first sign of distress.
And that shows you who's really built for this shit.
Yeah.
And who's not. Like, he's probably using that. I think he was using it as like a facade just to get further up into the ropes of the rap game, into the, politics and shit. And then when shit hit the fan, he's trying to claim something that he's far away from.
Yeah.
And it's just making them look bad. So they for sure going to have something to say about it. And he said he don't want to get put off or none of that, but he's still He's still 60s crib, but he's not gonna bang it like some weird shit. I can't understand it, man.
Now,
That's what I'm saying.
first off, you got to get put off.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They're just gonna be walking around free, like, nah, it's
and then
rules to
all
that
this shit that you be talking about in these songs, all this killer, pop 'em up, bang bang shit. All of a sudden, you want to switch courses with life just because something happened to your homie. Now, what happened when y'all killed King Von?
Facts.
You didn't say nothing about changing in or nothing like that. You feel me? So come on, bro. Like, you got to take the good with the bad, and then just because you took a loss, man, you gonna have to take that, man.
For sure, take that on the chin, because he's just trying not to be in the tabloids, but you're going to be in the tabloids with all the shit you was talking, and now you're trying to turn it all around. That shit don't work like that, so you're going to have everybody on your ass now.
And talking about you going to hang up the flag like Brick Baby said, like them out-of-state people that bang our hood, they should come out here and check in anyways, because
that's facts.
The branch is out here. Like, this is the main headquarters. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't you even check in?
Pay your respect.
Pay your respect. Check into your big homies that started this shit.
And if not, shit's going, you know what I'm saying?
And I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not finna be sitting here repping my gang and all these songs, getting all this fame,
bringing all the negativity onto it.
Because basically he's using this shit as for fame to catapult. Like
exactly what I was saying.
Yeah, just like you just said. He's just trying to get up off the gang.
And it was clearly because all that I used to fuck with him when he was freestyling on IG and shit on the phone and shit. Wasn't banging nothing, just sitting there doing beats on the car and shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
Just regular old, you know what I'm saying? You could feel it. And then he just got sucked into the bullshit because he just wanted to be somebody he wasn't. And I was showing like,
yeah,
and he ain't like that.
And it was stupid. He should have just stayed around NBA Youngboy and just did his thing. He don't need to even be in the mix of that other bullshit anyways. Like, do you hear about NBA Youngboy getting into things like this? No.
But he stays in it. Like,
who, NBA Youngboy?
Like, he stays, it don't never leave him. They're always trying to bring him down some way.
But I'm saying NBA Youngboy usually stay inside his mansion, inside his house. You don't hear him getting the problems. He ain't stupid.
Just connected because just these niggas. They bring him up because he's connected with these niggas, just like you said.
That's just crazy.
Because he can't be fucking around. He's on probation or whatever, and he's still, like, got nothing but negativity coming to him, like.
Well, hopefully, Quando, man.
Like, Quando inherited his beef, too, I'm trying to say, when he got in.
You got that lighter? Quando, hopefully he don't fucking, what you call that? He don't fucking lose his life. Cause
nah, that's exactly what it's looking like.
Yeah,
man.
you letting the gang go. Don't forget that. You letting the gang go or speaking down or saying like,
so that's just more people on your ass. More funk you don't want.
You gotta look at the bigger picture when it comes to that, man. But what else you got for us, man?
Yeah, man, we got this
shouts out to Quando too, man.
Yeah, man. Hope you get through that. We got this husband who beheaded his wife in the middle of the street.
For what, cheating?
Yeah, something like that, bro.
Wasn't that legal back in the day, though? Like, why should that be illegal? Why should that be illegal these days? You know what I'm saying?
Mother of two beheaded by sword in the middle of the street by her boyfriend, who she previously got a restraining order on.
Okay, I see what you're saying. But it depends on...
So, yeah, they can't be right in the head or something. Like, she knew something was wrong. That's why she did the restraining order, but he ain't. Yeah, man, that's just unfortunate. And that's just sad as hell.
Like, I heard about a story like this, what you're talking about.
Yeah, beheading, that's like, nigga, medieval times. We're this is some...
But I've actually been in prison with people that got off of cases because there was a crime of passion.
Right. Yeah, they still do it.
Yeah.
And they could, like you said, crime of passion, that's some weird-ass shit.
Yeah, it is. But, like, you don't know what you're going to do when you get mad. Like, say, for instance, you walked in and someone was doing something to one of your family members. You don't know what you're going to do at that point.
That's fact.
Yeah, you don't. So it's
I would have beheaded the motherfucker, too, like you said. Like.
Yeah, and her, you know, she could have been fucking his brother. I mean, no.
There's two stories to this.
Exactly.
Like said,
that's why I hate when people always be trying to make it seem like, oh, this dude's wrong or that. How do you know what happened, though? Wait till the case come out the trial and get the facts.
And that's facts, because
she might have stole all the money out of his bank account.
Did him wrong or something, like.
But like I said,
bro, beheaded her in the middle of the street, bro.
What I'm saying is rest in peace to her.
Facts.
No disrespect, but there's two sides to every story, and I hate when people just be like, "Oh, he just did this out of no reason." Like, probably not.
Yeah, damn, man. My condolences goes out to her, the family, man. Hope he gets through.
My condolences too.
Through.
No bullshit.
Yeah, cause that shit is going crazy nowadays, man. That's all I keep seeing is tragedy after tragedy and shit, man.
That's a fact.
Y'all stay safe out there, man.
Now, anyways, what I want to talk about. I want to talk about Moneybagg Yo and Finesse 2 Times.
Yeah.
So they made that big song. The song's going good right now. They really got a lot of traction.
I like that story too.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, cause it be a lot of rappers that get into bullshit with each other and they can't hash it out and end up dying, or one of them dying. You know what I'm saying? And it could have been different, like Mo3.
And they funk with each other just to get bigger and shit, and they just someone ends up dying.
And you know what the crazy part is? Is before all that happened, most likely they was friends.
No, they was for sure.
Yeah, no, they was Mo3, Trap Boy Freddy, Yella Beezy, all these situations
before they got big. Yeah,
look, Lil Durk and Quando Rondo, they was all cool.
No, you're right.
So they most of the time it's over a female. You feel me? And then the crazy part about this is now, like, Finesse 2 Times and Moneybagg Yo, they said, man, let me show these motherfuckers. You feel me? I'm gonna put all this shit behind me. Moneybagg Yo said, I'm finna sign them.
Change the game.
I'm finna sign them, make a song with them. You got Gucci Man in there with them now. You know what I'm saying? They started doing a song today. I seen that.
Because he said Moneybagg Yo was the only one that believed in him the whole time. Like, wanted to sign him, but he didn't sign him back in the days.
He said he was wrong, right?
He said he was wrong for not signing with him back in the days.
He said he was wrong for actually going against him because
going against him.
Yeah, going against him because he actually gave him a platform to put him on. Yeah, this nigga want to be on some street hood shit. Yeah, but I was just wondering, like, what you think about rappers just squashing that shit? Like, you think a lot of rappers, you think it will be too hard?
Nah, like you said, we all got to come together, and there's enough money for all of us to get. It's just all that selfish and greed. Like, people stopped hating on each other, started clicking up. What you gonna have?
Yeah,
nothing but money and love and all that shit. Niggas can't help but join in and stop hating and shit. But
that's a fact.
Once they see everybody else hating, they're gonna start hating with them, and shit ain't gonna stop. So once you make that change, they're gonna see, damn, I ain't gotta do this. Shit could be cool if we all came together and shit. But
and you know what? I wanted to highlight this, right? We're gonna move forward with this, by the way. Mm-hmm. You know the kids in Chicago where you got all these talented ass rappers. You got all these motherfuckers
boiling pot,
but they all want to kill each other, right?
Yeah.
They should take a note out of this book right here, and they should try this. You know what I mean? Their big homies should get together and say, you know what, we finna do a song. Because at the end of the day, we probably can make so much money that we could change so much shit.
In facts, like, if Lil Wayne would have signed Young Thug, like, you know what I'm saying? They would have clicked up. That would have been bigger than ever, bro. Like,
but Lil Wayne felt like Young Thug was copying
coming
him
for his spot. Like,
but it seemed like almost like Young Thug was copying Lil Wayne.
Nah, but if you look right now in half of the rap game, bro, like at least 85% are copying Lil Wayne.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Dreads, tats on their face, all the shit. You know what I mean?
But that's what we all came up off of.
Exactly. So we're all gonna take it and run it. But nah, these are like Lil Wayne babies, just all everywhere.
Cause you know that Millie song?
Yeah.
That motherfucker was so big. You know what I'm saying?
I love that shit.
And that's what if people didn't know who Lil Wayne was before that, they definitely knew then. And that's when everybody started having the dreads, like you said.
Nah, like I've been fucking with him since he was little, and he just kept getting bigger and bigger, and I was like, damn.
But a lot of, like, some people really wasn't, I mean, they wasn't really familiar with the trap shit. Like,
nah, but they knew who Lil Wayne was.
Millie, they started, like,
they know who Lil Wayne is.
Yeah, now, of course. But back then, he wasn't that big. You think he was that big back then?
I think so.
I think that.
Because he stayed in my face, like you said, since I was, like,
the Cash Money
maybe people, like 11, 10, and he was all the way until I was 21 and then some. Like,
see, how I looked at it back then, it was like Juvenile was the man, right?
Nah, but he outlasted all of them.
Lil Wayne did, but at first, but like Juvenile, like Lil Wayne came up, I wasn't really slapping Lil Wayne because he was like more littler. I don't know. It was weird, bro.
I liked it because, you're right, though. I liked him, but I liked it because he was littler. That's what I liked. I was like, damn, this little nigga keeping up with all these OGs, he for sure something.
Yeah, I mean, that's facts.
And he outlasted him and outdid him. I ain't saying
and you know what Lil Wayne? And you know what Lil Wayne did, too? He did come together with a lot of people that he don't fuck with and make music with him, too. That's another person.
Like you said, changed the game.
Yeah, he did change the game. So, I mean, these motherfuckers just need to take a page out of that book. But what else you got for us, man?
Yeah, man, I love to see that shit. We got a town in California. They're trying to sue they want to shut down the prison, but they're trying to sue the city.
For what?
In Susanville. Because they want to keep the prison open.
Susanville is a terrible prison.
Yeah, they wanted to keep it open, but the city wants to, like, take it down. Like, they don't need it. Like,
Susanville,
like they said, there's enough prisons for, you know what I'm saying? They don't need that prison no more.
Susanville's hella violent. It's hella, no disrespect, but it's hella like
no, that's the worst. I always hear people
medical cases and hella weird shit.
Susanville.
Off that
Susanville. I was like, damn, I know a couple people that have been locked in Susanville.
But some people say it's an all bad yard too, so I don't know. I don't know if it's they got an all bad yard on there, if they shipping them all there now, because I don't know, everything switches around, but
yeah, I mean, the judge wants to keep it open.
They should keep it open because all these motherfuckers doing these crimes, they gotta have somewhere to put motherfuckers at. You feel me? If people don't want to be on no positive shit, then you gotta. I mean, shit. I'm not one to even what do you call that? Advocate for prisons, right? I'm not one to advocate for the legal system at all. But what I will say is that when you got people out here robbing old ladies and shit, right? When you got people out here shooting old men and all that type of shit, bro, like, you need prisons. I don't know why you gonna take a prison, no matter how bad the motherfucker is, as long as the door is locked. Like, if someone killed your mama or something, bro, you want that motherfucker to go to prison or kill him.
No, they want to shut it down, but I'm saying it's funding the whole city that it's in. So the people are trying to say, don't shut it down and shit, my bad.
The people are trying to say, don't shut it down.
Because they got gives 1,000 jobs to the people that are working out there. And they're just trying to shut it down because, like they say, they don't need it and shit. But so they're battling to keep that shit open.
I don't know.
Like you said, that's a badass prison. Like, I always hear shit going down there.
Yeah, I hear terrible things about Susanville. I don't know if it's unsafe or what, but I think that motherfuckers, all this crime, these little niggas need to go to prison and experience.
Bro, there's like empty prisons they ain't even using, and they got these old ass prisons they're just still using. It's inhumane and shit.
That's how life works, though. Like, prison ain't supposed to be good. Like, and I always say this. Like, if you ever been to prison, bro, if it didn't change you, then you didn't go to a bad enough prison. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't meant to be no good experience. You feel me? Like, you going to prison because you did something bad. So at the same time, like, you need to go there and you need to learn a lesson, whether it's a bad environment, whatever. Like, because a human being only learns from, like, shit like that. They don't learn from they
learn from big points, like things that really hit them in their life.
My mama though.
Life changing situations and shit.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of prisons got
like you said, I didn't start taking life serious until I had to sit down in my wheelchair and shit and evaluate this shit. Like,
and then a lot of prisons, bro. I went to a couple prisons. Motherfucker had an ice machine when you get out your cell in the HBO and in the TV room.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So come on, bro. Like, that's.
But nowadays I be seeing a lot of luxury in there, so I'm like, damn.
Yeah, nowadays you got a cell phone. That's it.
You got No, I be seeing TV, cell phones.
You get a TV,
PS4s and shit.
You get a PS4 too. Like, if you
Game
got,
Boys
I think like if you over a certain amount of time, you get a PS4. You feel me? Once you step over that threshold, they try to make you like as comfortable as possible. But Susanville,
the government's just trying to shut it down, and they're just trying to.
What I'm saying is that prison ain't never good, but you need somewhere to put all these little badass little kids these days.
Bro, there's plenty of prisons. That's what I'm trying to say. There's plenty of them. They're just...
Well, send them to Susanville, too, if it's bad, so they can learn that lesson. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. They need a motherfucking bad prison to teach them a lesson. If that's the one...
Free all my niggas, man.
Hey,
that's
free
all I'm saying, man.
All my niggas, but, nigga, motherfuckers gotta learn a lesson, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Crime. If I went to prison for doing some stupid shit, you need to learn a motherfucking lesson.
You said crying ain't gonna pay.
So the fuck don't, nigga. I done been through it all. That's what I'm trying to say. This shit. This ain't no motherfucker.
And that's why we
here,
no
sneak
man.
This or no this, nigga. We talking about prison. We keeping this shit 100. We trying to keep motherfuckers out of prison. And if you want to do some stupid shit, then you need to go to the worst experience so you learn. Learn something from that shit. Gladiator school. Let's go. So Yella Beezy, he was on the Bootleg Kev show.
Yeah.
Right, talking about his rape case. Right. So he said,
I didn't know about that one.
Yes, sir. So he said basically 50% to 60% of all rappers is paying these little girls and escorts and everything they're going to visit because they're extorting them and trying to get money out them for having sex with them, then saying they raped them. Now, what do you think about?
I believe that though.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely believe, because he said he went down to the police station. They took the pictures. Remember the rape case? I don't know if you ever seen it, but they took a picture of him. They said
he was trying to compare himself to Tupac and shit.
Some shit like that, yeah. But they took pictures of him, took pictures of the girl. It was confirmed that she wasn't raped, right? But just like the football player last week, Deshaun Watson, she's trying to have a lawsuit on him, right? But it came out in court that he didn't do it. Like,
that's 25 people.
That's 25 people, not Deshaun.
Like you said, but they could all got together and coerced the shit to try to get them. Some weird ass shit.
Most likely that's the type of shit they probably did. But the crazy part about it, like, what the fuck? How can these rappers like even save themselves from a situation? It don't look like you can.
They really can't unless you gotta. That's why you gotta pay them. Like the same shit came up with Lil Baby. Like,
yeah,
he paid the girl $15,000, and she said, "Oh, it's the best sex she ever had," but he denied that shit all the way to the bank. And
that shit sucks, bro. Cause like, At the end of the day, they getting extorted just for having sex with a girl. Like, that's sad. You feel me? But they shouldn't really be sticking their dicks in no females, right? If they got girls at home and shit, they really
that's facts too, though.
because they just putting themselves at risk. You know what I'm saying? Like if you gonna do some stupid shit like that, then I don't know, go be with a swinger girl or something.
That's exactly what I was about to say. You gotta be in an open relationship.
You rich, you can go be with whoever you want to. Go get a swinger.
Or be one of those ones that be having hella wives, sister wives, and all that shit.
Hey, it'll probably
got a bunch of shit you gotta do nowadays.
Hey, like Yellow Beezy said, how they trying to convict you of all that shit and they trying to extort you. It'll probably save them what $100,000 a year if you got 10 girls trying to do it a year for 10,000. Shit, that's $100,000 you save just by being with a swinger girl. And not do it. But let's go, man. Next subject, man.
Yeah, man, we gonna switch gears a little bit, man. To the passing of Queen Elizabeth, man. She passed away at the age of 96, man. Mm-hmm. We're going to take a little moment of silence for her. All right, they start taking to the media, bro. What do you think about this? And I ain't seen nothing positive about her passing. They just been making joke after joke after joke. And it's just getting like, it's cringy as fuck to me, but I don't know. Some people think it's funny and shit. I don't know what the joke's about, like.
What do I think about them making jokes about Queen Elizabeth?
Like, it didn't take no time, bro. Like, as soon as she died, they started making jokes.
Well, people is weirdos these days, so I mean, doing some weirdo ass shit. I mean, that don't surprise me. I mean, I don't know how. I never researched her too deep, but what I heard about her was she helped the poor people a lot. I'm not sure in her country. I'm not sure if that's true or.
Yeah, and I heard a lot of crooked shit too, like going on with Princess Di and all that crazy shit. Andrew and all that, like, so I don't know what to believe. That's what I'm saying, like.
So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if she was a good person or a bad person because the jokes might be necessary if she was a bad person, but I'm not sure. But what I will say is that, I mean, I feel like
it's a little disrespectful. That's
disrespectful. I mean, she lived 96 years.
Facts.
I mean, a lot of these motherfuckers is dying at 25,
real
18.
Royalty right there, but.
I mean, you got to show some type of respect.
Yeah, a lot of darkness.
A lot of secrecy that we don't know about, that we can't really. That's why we don't know.
So I can't call it, man.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult. But I mean, the memes and shit, that shit gonna happen because.
Yeah, I seen one that said, in honor of the Queen, the drug dealers in London are making a gram of coke $96.96 nigga, 96 pounds.
And see that type of shit, that's funny though. That's not like that ain't no diss.
That was the funniest one I seen.
Yeah, okay, that's.
But they just going all the way to the bank, making meme after meme, yeah, and just dragging their man. But my condolences, man. I hope y'all get through that.
Hey man, rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth. And I will say this. Let me get my thing to this too.
Yeah.
No matter what, you know what I mean. She held it down for 96 years, and
hell yeah, I didn't know she was that old.
Yeah, she held it down. So I mean, like, fuck. I mean, you lived a full, complete life. You know what I mean? You resting in peace for real.
For real. She was.
And you was rich. Shit.
She was on the money for 96 years, bro. Almost.
Yeah, she probably got
not 96 years, but almost about.
Yeah, she probably got to be rich her whole life because they was the king, her dad.
Yeah, they said they're about to take her off of every single bill now, though.
I don't know.
There's like 800 million of those francs or whatever they're called.
I don't know, because my next two things I'm finna talk about is about the same thing, but it's a little different.
Well, let's get it going.
Now Prince Charles, right?
Yeah.
He looked very excited for her to be passed away. Like,
oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
he said that even though it took my mom so long to pass, you know what I'm saying, she lived a long life, and when he said that, you realize, like, damn, he been wanting to control that money.
Her to die. Yeah, he been wanting her to die.
Yeah, because he's 73. He don't even get to enjoy all the decisions and shit. Like, he want to be able to and
call I think that's what shook up the whole, you know what I mean, United whatever palace and all that shit.
I think that's fucked up though, what he said. Like, man,
for sure, because she was lasting so long and they wanted that money. He's like, damn, I'm gonna die.
But he slipped up and said some stupid shit. He shouldn't have did that, bro.
What'd he say?
He said, even though it took her so long to die, she lived a long life. Like,
yeah, that's fucked up.
That just means one thing. I've been wanting this money. You feel me?
And that just shows you the true colors of the. Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like, I mean, it's rumored. This was a fake ass estimate that they have on Google. I researched it. So it was 570 million was her estimated worth, right? But I knew it was bullshit. Then I looked deeper into it, and she could be worth anywhere.
Bro, yeah, she's the hierarchy. She's like the top of the top, bro.
Yeah, and then it says she could be worth close to $70 billion.
That sounds about facts.
Yeah, so that's why he wanted her to, you know what I'm saying, let's go, you know what I'm saying, because I'm trying to enjoy this while I'm young. He didn't get to enjoy it till he's 70, but that's...
Bro, he has hella money too. He's just greedy, bro. That money ain't gonna help your old ass.
Yeah, and then I don't want to double up the topics on you.
Yeah.
But let me pivot one more time.
No, it's all good.
Okay.
That shit on the table.
They didn't allow, what's that lady named Megan? The
Meg Markle.
The daughter of the...
Yeah.
So, you know, and then this what I heard. Tell me if this is okay. They didn't want any colored people tainting the history of the photos that they take of her.
So she had to be at every photo. I remember
she
all
couldn't...
that.
No, I'm talking about... No. I'm talking about the queen did not want her there.
No, I know. That's what
because they didn't want her to taint.
That's why they moved out, though. Her and her man, they moved out.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to be a part of
and
none
they
of
called
that shit.
everybody to the bedside except for Megan. Because they didn't want her. They took pictures of the mom. You know, they all grieving. You know, for New York Times. You know, they're standing around the bed.
Recently at her death side.
At the bed, they don't show the mom dead, but you know they're all around the family.
No, yeah.
Okay,
I know what you're talking
and they didn't want a colored person to taint the history of their legacy, so she couldn't go. What do you think about something like that, though, man?
That's fucked up.
That's crazy, bro. Like, you don't want a colored person to taint your photos, the history of your photos, because when they got these photos in the fucking their museum, they don't want no colored people in there.
No, that's sad as hell. Like,
that's sad.
She just wants to find her husband, and she has to go through all that shit. That's the same with Diana too. I don't know. They had something against Princess Diana too, but.
And I'm not calling her racist because they did accept the lady. But what I'm saying is that's racist. That's kind of racist. You know what I'm saying?
There ain't nowhere to put that, and that's just. I understand they've been doing that like their whole life,
but
and
behind
shit.
Closed doors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But now like I said, they're seeing their true colors, so it's showing us how they really move, and like it's not looking too good for them. Like.
Yeah, that was nuts. Like when they dug deep into the facts, they made a big deal that Megan couldn't go, and I kind of made a big deal. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Why can't
shit pissed me off?
Why can't Megan go? You feel me? Like, why can't if all them going? Why can't she go?
That's royalty. They're supposed to be, bigger and better than that.
Yeah, why can't she go? So
and that just make them look so low. But I'm glad that her son seen through the bullshit too and went with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they stepped away from that fuckery. Like.
And rest in peace to Queen Elizabeth. We covered that pretty thoroughly, man. You know what I'm saying? But rest in peace to you. We got to make sure we had a little segment in here for you, though. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But
let's keep it rolling, man. The American guided rockets helping Ukraine destroy the Russian forces.
Mm-hmm.
The Russia's retreating out of Ukraine now, and they're starting to get their shit back together. That's kind of like we were talking on the last shows, bro. Like, America's got their hands in a lot of people's bullshit, bro. Helping people along the way, because I was like, damn, Ukraine's getting over on him. And he's like, nah, America's helping them. I look more into that, and they're like, America's clearly helping them, bro. Like,
yeah.
So we're just getting into more shit.
Well, they're sneaky. Like I told you before, everybody's sneaky.
But
everybody's sneaky.
You think we don't, and we're there, like.
Yeah, like they're never gonna let you know that they're flying. Like I told you, flying over there in the middle of the night with the jets.
Bro, they're so sneaky. They're trying. Shit's heating up right now. Like, everybody's getting their nuclears and missiles and shit ready. Like, it's getting crazy, bro.
It's weird to me because I still don't understand. I think Ukraine provides wheat and oats, right, or something like that, or grain. I don't know what the fuck they provide, but what I will.
It's deep. It's something.
It's something because I was like, why the fuck are we defending them so much though? They must be giving us something. I told. What did I say? The couple weeks ago, I think they provide the minerals. Precious metals. Yeah, remember the metals?
Yeah.
And they do the wheat too because they've been making a big ass deal about that on CNN that Russia hit the big ass wheat silo.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Their wheat and their crops and all that.
Yeah, the crops and shit. Because Ukraine is like a lot of farmland, and Russia is. Yeah, and they import and ship and export a lot of shit. So yeah, but
and that's the same with Taiwan and China too. Like.
I forgot what we talking about though. Those metals, yeah,
precious metals,
the
minerals,
the precious metals in the Cadillac converters, right?
Yeah, like the chromium or whatever. Shit.
Yeah, I researched gold, that like 6 weeks ago. I remember, yeah,
all the gold and shit.
Yeah, but I mean, that's why America's protecting them. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to keep the motherfucking prices down because, like we said, the Cadillac converter price is up. So it's like. I see why now. I thought about it. You know what I'm saying? The grain price is up. You know, your box of cereal went up. If you go to the grocery store.
Nah, and that's like the cyber war. That's like raising all the prices, and then it's gonna come the real actual shit. Like they start, shit just starts going crazy, bro.
And all grains went up. I just want to
Everything's going up. I'm like, damn, bro.
$1.49 each thing. And then some things are just $1.99 flat, just went up, period. $2.
It's almost like $10 for a box of cereal and shit.
For the good one you want.
Yeah, for the real brand.
Yeah, for the one you want. That's a fact, nigga. But anyways, you know what I want to do right now? I want to pivot.
Let's get
Ukraine, man, and America, y'all gonna whoop Russia. We already know. So let's go. I want to give y'all my jackass of the day, my big-headed jackass of the day. Here it is, man.
Let's hear it, man.
Let's go. So this Texas officer, let me make sure I'm reading this shit right. This Texas officer, Jason Duprima, he was caught in a prostitution ring, allegedly by the FBI. Okay,
sheesh.
He went to a hotel to go see a escort that was really an FBI agent. Now, let me tell you.
Yeah, you seen that shit on Cops.
Let me tell you why this is stupid. Excuse me, I don't know if I called him an officer or not. My bad, but he's a chief. Okay, and he
even worse.
Yeah, he's a chief, and also he was an FBI agent. He was in the FBI for like 5 or 6 years, and then he transferred over and he built his way up to chief in the police department. So why wouldn't you know the signals and signs, Jason Duprima? You know, why wouldn't you understand that this is an undercover sting? You know, I don't understand why you would go to meet a girl with $180 in your pocket.
Maybe they set him up. Maybe they did this thing on him.
No, he called and let me really explain. Let's break this down for everybody. Let's go. So the night before, Jason Duprima, which is the chief of the police department, he went to meet another escort. He went to get a Cash App card from Walgreens. Okay, okay, that's what the story.
That
okay,
man got some problems.
So the escort duped him. Basically, she told him to take a picture of the card. And then take a picture of the front and the back, and she got the number and took the money off the card, and he didn't get to see her. Okay, right? So he got the money. She got the money. Excuse me. So the next night, he was like, the reason why he really got duped is because he said that, okay, well, send me a picture of you. I'm gonna bring the cash. Make sure it's you. Last night I got work. Last night I got work for $400 for 2 hours. Right? He's explaining all the shit. With CNN, they got all the fucking paperwork and everything. So he's basically fucked.
To the prostitute, it's already looking fishy. Like,
yeah. So it was weird, bro, because he didn't even understand that it was a fucking FBI thing, and he's an FBI agent. And he went to the room with a 6-pack of Corona and $180, and the date was only gonna be for $120. So they was like, damn, he even was gonna pay for extra time.
Thinking with his dick.
So I don't know, Jason Duprima, man, you are my big-headed jackass of the day.
For sure.
You feel me? On everything I love, bro. This
you deserve everything coming, man.
Hey, real talk. And you know what I want to add to this story before I let you move on 1 second? He drove his squad car to the hotel to meet the girl. And he was using
oh my God,
and
bro.
he was using a department credit card to withdraw the money from the Walgreens.
I want to slap this nigga.
Yes, sir. So Jason Duprima, man, you are the biggest, dumbest loser. And he is out of Texas. So
dumbass of the day, man.
Dumbass of the day. Big-headed dumbass of the day. But let's move on. Man.
Nah, man, we don't keep it in this dumbass of the day because I got my dumbass of the day, man.
Let's go.
And this is in Ohio, man. Fatally shot his daughter's ex-boyfriend as he attempted to break into his home on July 31st. I don't know if y'all seen this video.
I did.
But the little girl and the ex-boyfriend were arguing. And the dad's right there in the living room. The little boy's trying to break in the door, like, let me in, bumping the door, trying to kick in the door. And the dad says, get away from my door. He says something weird to his dad, and the dad, he tries to break open the door again, and the dad shoots him. Mm-hmm. But the dad clearly tells his daughter, go get my gun. And she's like, nah, don't shoot him. And he gets his gun. The kid tries to break in the door and gets shot.
And then she tells him one more time, no. She told him, I forgot his name, but she told him, hey, no. And then she said, Dad, no, next. And then he broke the door and then he shot him. Now, did you hear the backstory to it?
No, that's what I didn't get. That's what I was trying
Okay, so the backstory to this was he had been contacting the girl for 3 weeks before this. So he on her messages calling her, hey, it'll be nice to see you again. It's her ex-boyfriend. It'll be nice to see you again.
Trying to get back in there.
Yeah, I know we broke up. Woo. And she ain't answering the shit, bro. So one night, the night before he did this, bro, he calls her again. He's like, hey, you know, I really want to see you. Like some stalker weirdo shit.
Nah, that's what I was saying.
And then, so when he broke in the door, bro, she like, bro, I told you not to be here. You feel me? And so, do you feel like the dad's wrong for shooting?
Nah, hell no. I would have did the same shit. The dad knew that the kid was fucking nuts like that.
Because when I had to explain all that backstory, because a couple of the comments that I read said the dad was wrong for shooting him.
Nah, because he told the kid, get away from my door. The kid says, I forgot what he said, but he said something slick to the dad, like, fuck you or something, or let me the fuck in or something, and still try to force his way into his house. So the dad has every right to shoot that man.
Hell yeah.
And they ain't no one gonna look stupid but him, and the dad's gonna be, because the dad already knew if he could beat him, he would have went out there and tried to fight him. So he knew he was off in the head, man.
Yeah, ain't no fight though. If you trying to break into my home door, I'm gonna smoke you. When
yeah,
you get inside.
I'm thinking it's an intruder. So yeah,
like
he's gonna win that.
You must be a bad motherfucker. You about to fight a pistol.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But the neighbors was like, man, what happened? You know what I'm saying? They was looking mad, and you had some of the comments like, man, he shouldn't have shot him. So what should he have did?
Exactly. The cops would have took hell long to get there. He would have broke in, probably shot the dad with his gun and shit. You know what I'm saying? The worst could have happened. So that's the best scenario that I think could have happened. So he gonna learn from that.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's my big-headed dumbass of the day.
He is a dumbass of the day for breaking in that door, man. Because rest in peace to you, man.
I don't know if he died. I hope he didn't. He died?
He died.
Well, damn.
Rest in peace to her boyfriend, ex-boyfriend.
Sheesh.
For being a stalker. He died. He's gone. No longer.
No longer.
Real shit. But next, we finna move on to Devin Williams Jr. Now, this is another dumbass of the day, but we just gonna run the story.
We gonna keep it pushing. Bro.
We're gonna run the story normal. Now he's a former Stockton police officer. He got fired he couldn't pass the field test, right? So this is today. He just did this crime today. Okay, so this is breaking news. This motherfucker, he went to the Bay Area and they allowed him to be a police officer. He passed the test, right? He just kicked in some people's door and killed a married couple and murdered both of them, and he was on his way to Mexico. You heard about that today?
I think I did hear about that a little bit.
Today. So he just kicked in their door and killed them, and now he was on his way to Mexico, and they was about to do a press conference on the news. And before they could do the press conference, he called, and he talked to the police, and they said, hey, turn yourself in, throw the gun out the window. He threw the gun out the window.
Caught him at the border?
They caught him before, like he basically convinced them to pull over.
Yeah, he knew he fucked up.
So I got another question.
We was off that shit.
Following that. So what do you think about us paying these law enforcement officers all these taxes to do all this crooked ass shit? Like, do you feel like that's okay to take so much taxes out of your money that you spend and the money that you receive? You know?
Yeah. Like you said, it's a lot of crooked, but you don't know who it is. And it's just getting bigger and bigger. And I see, like you said, more cops are turning up.
Dirty
murders and dirty ass cops,
bikers and Crips
taking
and
money and not even. I don't even know who's in for, you know what I mean, the real job anymore. So like you said, I don't even know who to trust. Any police officers. My fucking point, like.
Yeah.
So I don't see. They need to get like a inside investigation for sure.
Something else going on,
because it's happening too frequently and too much. Like the police stations, it's just getting worse and worse, man.
It feels like almost like they just paying them to be reckless. Like I don't know,
paying them to be, like you said, good cop, bad cop, like.
But you can't change how some people are, I guess. Like,
and communities ain't gonna get nowhere like that. It's just gonna keep going down in the dirt, and that's exactly what we see in our community here. Like crooked cops within the damn. It's all fucked up.
Yeah, man. You know what's crazy is what you got for us next? Because my next story is about a cop too. Again, and I was sitting here looking like, damn, bro. But these motherfuckers is getting to a lot of shit lately. I can't find a story that ain't about
No, it's all negative shit.
A cop or a crooked government worker. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't lying.
We go from hip hop news to down and damn.
Nah, yeah, I was gonna talk about baseball. If you want to go ahead and talk about that one.
What, the baseball or the next cop? Because I'm about to give
talk
you...
about the next cop.
Okay,
Since we're on the subject, and then we'll switch into the...
It was sports, because we'll end it off with the sports. I got two more, but we'll end it off with... But let's go. So, there's another fucking cop. By the way, they're all in the news right now, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I couldn't even explain myself, because cops are so crooked, bro. It just makes me so mad.
Fact. So he's from Flagstaff, Arizona. Okay, no, there's two of them. Excuse me. So they were on an undercover sting at a massage parlor. You know where you get a massage from? And it was primarily Chinese Americans in there that was giving the massages. Okay, so basically they went in there and they got fully naked. The police officers, they went in there and they got fully naked. They asked them how much it cost for a massage. And then the ladies was like, happy ending. So they gave them the happy ending. And what they're getting investigated for now is that it's illegal in Flagstaff, Arizona, to exchange any money for sex, which is illegal most places.
Nah, yeah, that's everywhere.
But they were like, why the hell would y'all allow these cops to go in a massage parlor and have sex with the ladies and call it an undercover sting? How the fuck is that going on, bro? And then
maybe because they came in with their uniforms on.
No, the undercover. We came in there dressed regular.
Oh, the cops are trying to get them in a sting?
Because the massage parlor had been known for doing prostitution.
Yeah. No, I've heard a lot.
So they try to like catch them. You know what I'm saying? Basically go undercover.
Damn, I didn't know the cops went in there undercover and did that.
Yeah, shit. The cops went in there and then instead of stopping and busting.
Well, that's dumb on their fault. Their massage parlor's fault.
The FBI is investigating the cops, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you now. The police department in Arizona said that is not okay. Like you cannot exchange money and then you could say
because that's like kind of like entrapment. You know what I mean?
Because once a person says, oh yeah, I'm about to do this, happy ending, right? Then you're supposed to stop, right? Yeah. And then the police supposed to come in, code word, right? Yeah. And that's it. So they're like, what the fuck is they doing over here? And y'all let this shit go. And the police chief got suspended and everything. Like, y'all let this shit go down?
No, then if the police, like, went further into the, situation and did the sex act and all that, then for sure they should get investigated.
For real, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's some sick-ass shit.
That is some weirdo-ass shit, man.
I'm here to do investigation, but let me get my happy ending first, please.
Yeah,
that's some weird-ass shit.
Yeah, and they trying to sue. The police is trying to sue the police department because they said that they had them do that. So it's like, how the fuck do you...
What do you think that's going to be? That's going to be, what do they call it?
It's like a he say, she say, but...
Yeah, but it's going to be leveled out because it's like you're wrong and you're wrong. So
they're both wrong.
And stalemate, they're probably going to throw this shit out of court. Y'all going to lose your jobs.
And if y'all was married or had girlfriends and y'all was in the massage parlor and this shit all comes out that y'all was having sex with the people just for... Y'all know y'all supposed to stop. Y'all know y'all wrong anyways. I don't give a fuck if y'all police officers.
Yeah, so y'all get whatever y'all deserve, man.
Fact, y'all know y'all supposed to stop. What else you got up for us, man? What you pulling up?
Man, and we gonna pivot into sports. Where the MLB is trying to change up the rules and everything now and make it so where you have a time limit to pitch.
They should.
Like a shot clock, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're introducing the pitch clock. And banning defensive shifts, like you can't, like I don't think you could steal or something weird, like.
But do you know what a pitch clock does? Do you know what?
Yeah, it just hurries it up and makes you pitch it faster. I like that.
And then for the TV and for us all watching, we don't gotta watch no slow ass boring game, right?
And that would speed it up. And they said that two people can't, like they said they can't steal or something defensive shifts.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but they shouldn't stop shit like that. Just the clock. That's it. Like I don't know about making the other new rules, but ain't no baseball player really gonna complain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 15 seconds.
They not. They make too much money.
15 seconds. So they just introduced it. 15 seconds with nobody on base, and 20 seconds with people on base. So that sounds about right.
Yeah.
It's just making it like more like fucking basketball and football and shit now.
It's making it to where it's more like a cash cow. Like, basically, we could speed this shit up. You know what I'm saying? We could put the next team on earlier now, right? Instead of having this pitcher go like this.
Yeah. And sitting
Right.
there for fucking 5 minutes.
Looking at people, looking
And
at
then
the
they
crowd.
says timeout, and then does it again for another 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then he's fucking looking at everybody, shouting
That's
out.
the only thing I really don't like.
Fuck outta here,
The
yeah.
shit's just slow. I just hated
Slow.
that shit as I was younger. It was
If
so
you
slow.
speed it up like that, bro, you gonna have way more viewers. They know that. They're not stupid. It makes more money. Shit, straightforward, man.
Yeah, and it'll make the games go by quicker anyways, too. So, yeah, that's a good change. So, I kind of respect that, man. In MLB, man.
Hell yeah, man. And I don't know what you got up for. I got one more, man. Basically, man, you know, I don't even know if I want to even bring this bitch ass nigga up.
All I
But
know
let's
is
go.
football season's coming, man.
Football season is coming, but let's go. I don't even want. I hate.
It's
I hate. I hate,
starting,
bro. I don't hate him, but he weird. Jake Paul. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Everybody hates him, though.
Oh man, Jake Paul got a fight coming up with Anderson Silva from the UFC, bro. I mean, Anderson Silva on the video game was raw as fuck. I used to beat the shit out of
No,
everybody.
I used to look up to Anderson Silva, but that's going to be a good fight. And I
No,
think,
it's not, man.
bro, he met his match. Bro, I want to see him get knocked out. I hope Anderson,
He should have just fought Hakeem Rockman. He should
bro,
have
but
fought.
he's all talk. He's all talk.
That's
Like,
gay though, bro. Like, I look at that shit like, damn, bro, you just fucking ran out the fight. Now you got to fight somebody like Anderson Silva is more of a UFC fighter, meaning that I
nah,
kick,
but he
wrestle
moved into
to
boxing.
boxing, but he's not that
hella
dope.
good
I
now.
watched him. He's not that dope.
Yeah, but I hope he could knock the fuck
He's
out.
not that dope. We ain't finna do this.
You
know what
don't
I'm
think
saying?
he's going to knock out Jake Paul?
He is not gonna. This is another win on Jake Paul's record. If you bet,
Because they do keep putting washed up ass MMA fighters instead of real boxers, like you said, Haseman Rockman or whatever shit.
yeah, bro. But Hakeem Rockman, he was Hakeem Rockman Jr. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
Junior.
His daddy was motherfucking raw.
Facts.
The junior, he was just lazy, and then when he took that fight serious, he looked like he was about to do it. But fuck, man, now he fucked it all up because now this nigga's fighting this old washed up ass weird. I mean, Anderson Silva's dope. Don't get me wrong. At UFC fighting though, you know what I'm saying? He's not.
No, yeah, I kind of like him boxing, but I don't know if he got some power punches like
No,
that.
bro. He fights he boxes like a UFC fighter. Like he's waiting for a takedown so he can take you down.
Yeah, speaking of UFC fight, we got Nate Diaz fighting tonight, man.
Yeah, which is also washed up. You know what I'm saying? He keep getting beat up too. But
Nah, man, I think he might have this one. But
all
I'm
right,
not
well,
sure.
all
I
right,
hope
well,
he does.
you know what I'm saying? Well, I hope he
You
do,
gotta
man.
put on for the town, man.
You
Shout
know we're
out
gonna have
Nate
to do. We're
Diaz
gonna
and
have
all
to
that.
pay for a pay-per-view, and we're gonna have to do it live on this motherfucker.
Yeah, it ain't on pay per view, so it
Me
must
and you
be.
gonna be like this on mics with this motherfucker right here, and we're gonna watch it.
Yeah, yeah. Commentate that shit.
On my mama, nigga, we could do that though, but we can't really show them.
Coming
though.
soon.
That's gonna be the only thing we can't really show them, because YouTube will just.
We'll figure it out,
boom.
man.
Yeah, but thank y'all for tuning in with us on another one, man.
Only way is up, man. Like and subscribe. I am the co-host with the most busy Mac and the handicapper assassin.
Man, along with your boy Big Gotti, man. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for rocking with us on another one. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, man, because it lets you know when we drop. And if y'all watch this whole thing, go back down the channel and you know what I'm saying? Watch the other videos, man. Rock with us.
Drop a comment, man. Share that shit. Only way is up.
Let's get it.
Get it.
Yeah.